Hello. I'm gonna do things a little differently. Usually I stream to Twitch and Facebook, but this time I'm gonna try Twitch and YouTube. So, let me see. I don't even know where you would find that on YouTube. So Twitch is going. Hooray. Let me know if I'm scritching on my mic. And what say you?
No.
It's doing something. Yeah, I think it. Oh, mute. All right, there you go. All right. There you go. So, all right, that wasn't that big a deal. What else do I need? I don't need you. I don't need you. All right. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of Grump watercoloring. We went to the La Jolla Cove yesterday, and it was really nice. I guess it made me feel kind of summery. So here's Grump. He didn't win this water balloon battle. So I was thinking, I'm still gonna line it with some kind of pen rather than lining it with a watercolor brush, like a thin brush. And I was wondering which pen to use. I think I settled on, let's see, it is this dark brown Micron. The pen, it's not even, it's like the artist variety one. It's the one you're supposed to sign your checks with or something. I don't know. Well, they come in multiple colors, so maybe that's wrong. But yeah, this one I liked best. The others were a little too rich brown color. So, and they seem to be, I smeared water all over them. Nothing happened, so should be fine.
First in chat.
Oh, Kit's Creations. Hope your day was great. It was really good. How about yours, Kit's? Yeah, I had, when we went to La Jolla, we got these fancy pastries, like a box of them, so I've been eating those for 2 days. So, I mean, that's a pretty good day, if you ask me. All right. Yeah, well, thanks for joining me on Twitch. Let's get this little Grump guy going. Kit says, it was okay besides stupid work getting in the way of a perfect Minnesota spring day. Oh, you guys having good weather? Minnesota. So that's probably like the land of weather extremes, I'd imagine. So you're getting right into like the beautiful part of it before it gets... Do you guys get a lot of mosquitoes and things? Why do I feel like Minnesota summers are mosquito-y? I could be wrong though. And then it gets cold. But you get all the seasons, right? Here we just have spring and summer. Our winters are like, we're super cold when it's 52 degrees outside. The mosquitoes will carry you away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? We have Joel and I. The mosquitoes, they're not into whatever it is about me. They go to him. So as long as we stick together, he's like the better meal for them. So I get pretty lucky. All right, I'm gonna try to ink this little guy before I get into the watercolor. So work got in the way of your perfect Minnesota spring day. That happens. Ever since you raided into Babe and I saw your Grump graphic novel, I have been obsessed with it. Love your style. Thank you so much. That was the silliest little raid. She was the nicest though. That was perfect. What a great welcome. Yeah, I watch her stream. I like it a lot. And one of my friends who came into that raid with me, he was all about it. So that was really nice to see too. Kind of like, look, I've got good taste. I brought you to this cool person and she does great art. Yeah, Grump's been making the rounds. We went to Free Comic Book Day Saturday. And that was nice. We hadn't gone to that particular one in a really long time. It's not too far. It's like a 2.5 hour drive, so it wasn't too bad. We have another convention coming up in Ontario. We actually are lucky enough to go to this convention in London, like in a couple weeks, so we'll see how Grump does there. And then, of course, San Diego Comic-Con. But yeah, Grump's it's kind of interesting thing to kind of stumble into, wanting to draw again and then creating this little guy who ended up being way more than I bargained for. But I really appreciate you checking it out. Kat is here. Chion 19. How are you? Oh, is it your birthday? Oh, see, it's your birthday. Joel says, birthday girl. Happy birthday. Sunday. So yesterday, right? Happy birthday to you. Did you get to do anything? Wait, your birthday is the 7th? It's May 7th? That's so funny. So is mine. Was my birthday on Sunday? The days are just mixing up for me. Well, that's what kind of brought us to the La Jolla Cove and getting a box of pastries. It was, ever since I waited tables, I don't really like doing things on the weekend, or I don't want to go out on Valentine's Day because it's just like everybody's there, and I'd rather have this like quiet little moment sometime in the middle of the week, like a Tuesday at 2 o'clock or something, where I got the place to myself. I don't know. Happy late birthdays, says Kids. Thank you so much. It was a great birthday. Actually, so then I got a little birthday card on my birthday, and then since we postponed the celebrations for Monday, it's like you get 2 for the price of 1. We share the same birthday, OMG. Yeah, Kat, happy birthday. See, it's a good day. Yeah, I'm 5'7" and Joel is 7'7". Haha, I told everybody. He's gonna get mad. But makes it easier to remember. I think I got you zoomed. Wait. Yeah, you're zoomed in as much as you can. Grrr, says Joel. Yeah, so look at that. YouTube and Twitch. Everything's working. I still need to add music. I still need to add a starting soon screen. But Kat's like, wahaha. Poor Joel. Yeah. You're gonna celebrate whether you like it or not. Kit says 7'7", holy guacamole. Well, that's his birthday, not his size. Can you imagine though? Oh my gosh, giant Joel. Boom, boom. No, I was vague. Pardon me. His birthday is July 7th. I thought you meant height. I know. He would be gigantic. He wouldn't fit in this little apartment. I can't imagine. The flying coach. Trying to find pants. Those are my 2 concerns. Flying and pants. All the best people are born on the 7th, says Kat. Yeah, and the thing is, because I'm short, I'm 5 feet tall, so I can find pants and just cut even if I'm too cheap to actually hem them, I can at least still cut the bottoms off of them. But if you're tall, you can't like invent more material. So yeah, that's way worse. Or not worse, but like challenging, I guess. Grump's little wet hairs just falling down. Kit says, my birthday adds up to 7. I am the 25th of February. February is a good month too. Yeah, no, I think I'm fluent in typos. I'd read them right even if I'm not supposed to. I'll see the correction. I'm like, what did I think I read that the right way. Huh. It's weird. Your brain kind of fills in. Have you ever seen those posts where it's like they're trying to challenge you to, in order to get you to engage with the post, like, can you do this? I bet you can't. And everyone's like, yes, I can. But it's those posts where it's like a paragraph written in gibberish, except for each word, it starts with the right letter and ends with the right letter, and everything else, all the other letters are swapped around, and most people can read them. I think your brain's just magic that way. Oh, Jill says, Beth missed out on the best shopping for her size while in Japan. You know, I just don't like shopping, and I thought that sounded like a horrible way to spend a vacation, or whatever you call it, what we were doing in Japan. It's like a work, but sneak some fun in. A large there is a small, says Kit. Yeah, it would have been the perfect size. I hate shopping. I don't like it. And like, if it's a piece of like hardware in my computer, I'll RMA it because, oh, it's not working. But if it's something that doesn't fit right, I will just wear it for the next 7 years, whether it fits me or not, because I don't want to have anything to do with it. Kit says, whenever I see those things where you read it upside down, I read it perfect. Yeah, it's the same thing. Kat Chon says, okay, so what'd you get for your birthday? Pastries. You know what? Neither of us, neither Joel nor I, we don't have like this running wish list where like, oh boy, I sure wish I got this for my birthday. Usually if we want something, we'll just kind of get it. I guess there's certain things that make good gifts where it's like, there's no way I would spend my own money on that. But most things, it could be, I was considering getting this brush pen. It's Kurotake, I think. It's like Kurotake number 13 or something, and it had the red barrel though, which doesn't matter at all, but for some reason I want the red one. So that's something, it's, I don't know how much it is. It's more than I would normally pay for something like that, but I might get myself something. Takes notes, Joel. Oh, Miranda, Metal Miranda, hi. How are you? Well, are you experiencing nice weather? Kit was saying she had her, I don't know, sorry. Kit was, had a great Minnesota day ruined by work. And we were talking about how we liked, we had some good weather yesterday. Went to the, and that was kind of the gift too. We went to the La Jolla Cove. It's not that far away, but it was just nice to wander around in the sunshine. Look at some sea lions. Joel says, it doesn't help that we both work from home. Amazon deliveries are hard to be sneaky about, or shopping by yourself gets suspicious. Yeah, where are you going? Don't worry about it. Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need a ride? Miranda says, I'm good but exhausted. It's been 70 degrees in West Virginia. I honestly love my new job working at the hospital. That's great. That's really good to hear. You spend so much time at work. It's good to like it. 70 degrees in West Virginia. That seems warm. Is it humid over there? That's always the question. It's a dry heat, is what they say in Arizona. Kit says, if you look at our page, it shows the wife streamed, but it's the hubby on this account most of the time. It's a joint account. Okay, okay. You get the they then. Kat says, just be like that. Be like, oh, that was the new hair products I ordered. Wait, what did I miss? The hidden Amazon. Yeah, it's toiletries. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It used to be easier because we lived in the back house and the deliveries came to the front. So I could, I'd just go out to get the mail and then throw them all in the laundry room. And then when he was in the shower, I could go and grab them. But now it's just like we're all up in each other's business all day. Miranda says, my kid was swimming today. Definitely humid. Oh, I love swimming. I like swimming when I have like my own pool. I don't necessarily want to go splish splashing in, you know, the apartment pool, but just that feeling of floating, and then you kind of hear the water just softly like under you, and then you just I'm good at floating, so I don't even need a floater thing. I just kind of lay there and that's the best. Yeah, we saw the beach from afar, and that was good. Heard the sea lions making those weird barky sounds that they make. Oops, you see that? Sorry. Miranda says, we also share an Amazon account, so it's hard to sneak anything on there. My boyfriend only wants cash for his show car upgrades anyway. Yeah, see, that's what ends up happening. And it's a great gift. You just don't feel like you're like bestowing something upon someone, like, oh, look what I thought of you. It's more like transactional. Even though everyone's happy, it's not in the vein of the gifty giftness of it. And also, like, we're going to the London Comic-Con in a couple weeks, so that's kind of, I'm packaging that in the whole birthdayness of it, since it's my birth month. And that's pretty fancy. So it all counts. Grump's, his towel is all tattered. London, color me jelly. You know, I don't even know if we'll ever be able to make it out again, but I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of weird. It's not really, it wasn't a bucket list city. But yeah, let's go. Let's see what there is to see. Was Grump at the pool? Oh, Grump, he's been at the pool before. Last year I did a couple of reels on Instagram and a little video on YouTube. We're trying to keep them as dry as possible, but it was to celebrate the San Diego Comic-Con. So I got, oh, is it closed? Can I reach it? I got him this stuff. Yeah, look. I'm like turning into this crazy person. This is, these are Grump's swim trunks. And I put him on a floaty in the pool and I was like feeling grumpy. I forgot what I wrote. Some go to San Diego Comic-Con. But they're so soft. So when I designed this guy, I designed him to fit in the American girl doll clothes, American boy doll clothes. So I can go to Etsy and I can get them to print a shirt for him. Let's see. So I can get these things printed for him all day because he's a standardized doll size. So that was actually a really good plan. So I can buy stuff like this and it just fits him. Got this for him in Japan. This is actually for a dog, but it was cute. So, yeah. Grump has been in the pool. Mork is here. Hi, Mork. Can't hear yet, but grabbing earphones, so I'll repeat that. That was a great idea, says Miranda. You know what? I'm entitled to like one great idea a year, and I think that was it. Mark's, hey Miranda, hey Beth, and I assume Joel. All right, let's see. Are you going? All right. Oh, something happened. Did I get... Oh, somebody gifted somebody a sub. Hold on, how do I see that? Oh, Mark gifted a sub to Joel? Oh no.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much, Mark. Now he's official. That's so funny. Look, I need to embiggen this chat stuff because there's interesting stuff. I'm still learning. I got all these little ways to see chat, and some of them are more informative than others. So, thank you so much, Mark. That was really nice. Oh, it was a random selection. The gods chose Joel. That's pretty funny. So then now Joel won't get ads. I need to make sub commands. Oh yeah, there's this thing. I'm figuring out. There's a chat command where, what was the thing? Points. Command is the exclamation point. Points. So if you guys do that, it'll tell you. I think it'll tell you how many points you have. Did I not do it right? Points. Yeah, maybe I did it wrong. But oh, am I supposed to sign in to something? Maybe. So it's not ready yet, I guess. But when it is, you get points that accumulate automatically just for hanging out in the chat. And then what I'll set up is you can like buy pretend raffle tickets with your points, and then I can give away stuff like these little things that I made in these raffles. So I thought that'd be a fun thing to do for you guys. And these are easy, like even Mork's in Australia, so I can put this in an envelope with an international stamp, and it'd probably take like 6 months to get to you, but I think it would work. Nicole is here. Hi Nicole, how you doing? I would, let's see, can I do that? I probably will end up messing something up. I don't know where that is, so I don't want to do it while I'm streaming. Mark's like, the family is here. Is that my Nicole? Oh yeah, Nicole and Miranda are BFFs. All right, let me get this done. Yeah, I think it's so kind of cool and interesting. I'm meeting people from Facebook and from Twitch. So it's like Kit is here from the raid. Oh, Mark, remember Babe Ross, that raid that we did? Kit showed up from that raid. So, but most of you guys are new to Twitch because I like forced you guys to come here from Facebook, and I think it's really cool. We're gonna kind of learn how to do this stuff together. But Yeah, Mark, what do you think about Babe Ross? She's a lot of fun. And talented too. There's a couple of, actually there's a lot of talented people on Twitch. And I'm just kind of slowly amassing people who I'm following so that I can introduce you to them. But there's this one guy, I don't think I'll ever be able to introduce you to him because we don't, I'll never be, oh, I'm not never. I usually don't stream in the morning. But if you guys are interested, what's his, let me see if I can remember. C, not Bush. And the bush like the beer. Say B, How do you spell bush like the beer? Hold on, let's find this out. Oh, I'm gonna do right by this guy.
B-U-S-C-H.
B-U-S-C-H?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check to make sure it's right. But anyways, he does sculpting, and it's just that feeling when you watch someone who's a real professional and they make it seem easy. And he's just one of those guys. So if you ever feel like you want to check this guy out. And I forgot why I brought him up. What happened? I don't know. Can I do a shout out? C. S-C-H. Sorry if I'm scrunching my mic. I'm bending up all over the place. Yeah, that didn't work. But anyway, that's how you can find him. But oh, I guess I was mentioning because it's fun to find talented people throughout all that is Twitch. Like the commercial. You are the real professional. I know, right? I'm so professional. Oh my gosh, watch. I'm gonna pro all over this right now. Mark says, I follow her now on Insta and I got a gift sub for Babe Ross from someone. Nicole with all the emotes. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, so I have to add music. I have to do the emotes. I have to, I guess, log into Stream Elements at the same time. I guess I didn't do that. I thought just by opening up the thing, it would connect. One thing at a time. I got it going on YouTube. Since I think a lot of you guys don't really watch live on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. You watch after the fact. So I'll just upload the video later. Alright. Yeah, that C. Notbush was really, he's a cool sculptor. And he's got these dogs that hang out in the background. So I was sold. Here we go. That's tomorrow. Holy cow, I forgot. Yes, holiday. Oh, the Joe Gomez's Kickstarter, yeah. Yeah, it's La Muerta Devious. Is that the right name?
It's not my Kickstarter, but
Yeah, okay. Joel's making the point to say it's not specifically his Kickstarter, but it's just the book that he's been drawing for like 7 years for Coffin Comics, the publisher, and it's going live tomorrow. And we're gonna go to Arizona and celebrate with everybody. They have the coolest headquarters over there. It's like a museum and a studio and like a shipping warehouse kind of thing all rolled up into one. All designed really cool, black and red with skulls. They went all out. It's nice. It's fun to visit. A bunch of cool people. So it's gonna be nice. Yeah, Kickstarter is something else. I had a Kickstarter like in 2013, And it's just a different monster now. I think mine, it funded with maybe $7,000, and that's how I made the PDF version of Grump. And then much later I went and printed it, but yeah, it's just so much different now. They are missing out by not having you color the La Muerte, Beth. You remember that I colored those 6 pages of the Lady Gunfighter? We'll just have to remember those. Yeah, I'm trying to color less stuff and do more Grump stuff. We'll see. that's still a plan. And the longer I can do that, the better. So occasional covers, fewer interior pages. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, Joel says, can you imagine, both already work from home, imagine both of us on the same job as well? It's pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of people are like, how do you do that? Yeah, we just do. At least a Gomez cover for La Muerta. Beth is retiring from coloring. I have to make sure she only works on Grump from here on out. For the most part, yeah. That's the plan.
Works.
Yeah, I think I corrected it in a second. All right, so let's see. I guess I'll go over the little, let's see, do you guys, you can't see them very well. There's like there's a couple of leftover water balloons and then some spent ones that are stuck to his feet and on the ground. I'm gonna make them all brown and then do the colory colors on the inside. I kind of like that look when I see it on other things. I was kind of thinking of like everything will be outlined in brown except for the water, maybe blue, just so it looks watery. Oh. Nicole says, you two need to collaborate on a coloring book. Yeah, because then that would be all Joel. And then I would everyone else can do my job for me, the coloring part. Metal Miranda says, I'd buy that. Do you guys like those adult coloring books? Like, meaning not the X-rated, but the kind that they're just complex shapes where you're supposed to zone out and just color in the weird kind of trippy little flowers, and sometimes they look like stained glass. The way they put so many lines and things. I never had one of those. I got more like crayons and color pencils and blank sketch books, more of those than I did coloring books growing up. I think my mom wanted me to be more creative, I guess, so that was pretty cool. But because it was like that, all I wanted was those paint by number books where you would just add water and you open up the book and it had all these little dots, and then you just kind of get a wet paintbrush and you smear the color all around. There's nothing to it. It's like the illusion of creativity, but for some reason, that's the one I wanted. And I'm sure if I had it, I would have been immediately bored with it. Chion is cat. Cat. Our cat. So is everybody making that realization now? Oh, Nicole, did you forget that Chion was cat? Is that what happened? Mork says, you're not old. 21 plus tax. Like every lady after 21. 21 plus tax. I like that. What does Joel say? 20, 24 and so much more? Is that you're saying? I like yours better, plus tax. I'm 21 with 29 years experience. I can't even do the math. Old enough to remember this kids show That's Cat with some like ghost grandpa. What is he? All right. One popped balloon. Figure that one just didn't quite make it. Got a leak in it. This is the Grump's collection after all, so he didn't do it right. All right, let's see. Nicole isn't old, she's just experienced. Nicole, hey, I hope so, lol, but do I have experience in the right departments? Yes, yes, the answer is yes. Even the dumb stuff you do, it's worth something. Either you learned not to do it again or you had a lot of fun. It's all worth it. All right, so watercolor. Let's see. I got a big and a little. And a collection of really old brushes. I'll get my newest. I'll spare you with the like, or here I'll show you this guy. Here are these two, and I keep them because what if I need to like brush glue on something? I don't know. But look at these guys. Oh, let's show his backside. There, I'm gonna keep them. They're all right. Experienced. These brushes are experienced, plus tax. What happened? All I see is, speaking of Transformers, like what did I just miss? Mork says, is this beach day Grump? Yeah, Mork, we went to the La Jolla Cove yesterday. I was celebrating mine and Kat's birthday on the 7th. And I guess I was filming summary. So we got a Grump shivering. He's on the losing end of a water balloon war. So I'm about to try some watercolors again. I'm gonna keep trying until they come out good. That's the plan anyway. So nothing too exotic. I got my set of koi watercolors. Decent price, nice collection. Let's give it a go.
Decent price, you mean free?
Well, yeah. Joel makes the point that we got all of our Sakura stuff for free. They're really cool to work with. For a long time, we were doing videos for them and doing sort of product highlights. And it's just one of those things where it really worked out because I don't think I wouldn't be very good at just doing sponsored content of just stuff that I was not that into or I didn't use. So we were already using this stuff, and I guess they probably approached Joel at a convention, is what I'm guessing. And yeah, we did some videos and product spotlights, and they gave us a bunch of free stuff. So we have all these free watercolors, but I would say it's a good price because it's not like one of those fancy schmancy brands where you can spend an arm and a leg on one color. I'm gonna tear this out because I want a little, that's okay. That's why I wear dark colors, so when I throw wet green brushes on me, it doesn't show up. But yeah, there's like, you can spend a lot of money. Like this watercolor, this like Winsor Newton pan of Nicole gifting one tier 1 sub to the community. Yay, comics in Japan, cool. When did you show up? Is he here or is he like just on the list and got it automatically? He's gonna see that later and he's gonna get excited because I know like once in a while I'll go to a Twitch channel and I like it, and then the next day there's like this little sub in my inbox. I'm like, huh? Where did that happen? How did that happen? So thank you so much, Nicole. Yeah, I was mentioning the prices of watercolor. This one was expensive. It's like $23 or something, maybe. Payne's Gray, is this your giant Winsor Newton full pan? So the only reason I bring that up is for what I'm doing, these are fine. These are fine. And if anybody wants to play around with watercolor, they could do a lot worse. All right, so hold on. Stay. All right. Here, I need this. Is it just me, or is perforated stuff just designed to not tear right? Oh my gosh, forget it. There. Perfect. All right, so this is for me to just test whatever color I'm making here, because I have no idea. How much green do I need? Yeah, that's a pretty good grumpy color. Right out the gate, see? No mixing required. Mork says, just pics from followers. And sometimes not followers. What did they call it? It's like the shame of getting a gift sub and you don't even follow the channel yet. So I'll go and follow him. Probably just forgot to click it in the first place. Yeah, I love it. And then you get to play with whatever sub commands they've got going on, which I really want to do that sub command stuff. But I guess I need to remember to log into whatever I didn't log into.
Chris Cox, right?
Chris Cox, been lurking, got too many irons and too many fires. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. Keep lurking. I love it. I like that you're still here in spirit. If you
Opinions on watercolors.
Someone asked about the difference between cheap pans, almost all opaque, and good transparent watercolors is huge. You know what? And it's like it isn't a waste of money to spend more on this stuff, because you can make yourself have a really bad experience if you're using, oh look, I'm not even showing you guys. If you're using cheap brushes as an example, you're gonna have a horrible time if they're not behaving. And so I don't have enough experience with different watercolor types to be able to say for sure this is what you should get. I'm not doing like crazy pieces of art here, so I'll just try to, if I do have a lot of knowledge about something, I'm more than happy to share it, but I'm not going to pretend like, oh yeah, this is the best ever. I guess it's kind of like some of the girls here will know that some it's going to be like makeup, where like eyeshadow, the cheap stuff, you just can't put enough on for it to show up, and then it just kind of disappears in a few hours. But then you buy something a little more spendy and you just get a nice rich color out of it. That might be a bad example, but I think it might work. What else did I miss? Yeah, sort of similar, says Chris. It's just pigment, right? The concentration of pigment. Lurker alert. Is that Chris? I'm gonna sop this back up. Here you go. He looks kind of yellowy green. on the screen, but he looks greeny green here. Chris says, I took several watercolor classes and read a lot of books before it clicked. I should do that. It might be time for me to take a watercolor class. What do you mean? I watched several streamers and a couple of YouTube videos, so obviously that means I'm pretty good. Chris says, alongside my good tubes and sable brushes, which last forever. Oh, but I have my travel pans and cheap brushes. If lost, don't care. You're so Nicole, stop. Yeah, what did I end up getting? These are, I just bought this not too long ago. What is it? Winsor and Newton University. So that probably means student grade university. Series, I don't know what. 2, 3, 3. Yeah, I saw this other streamer, Julie EEE. She had this sample box of, they were like watercolor paper cards, like a set of cards, and each card had a squirt dollop of hardened a watercolor on it, and like just a deluxe sample pack. Those looked pretty cool. I was like, I should get those. I put it in my cart at Blick. It was only like $10. Then I'm thinking, I've got a bunch of watercolor at home that I barely use, so how about I experiment with what I have already? Joel, do you ever do watercolor? He does like ink wash stuff. He does ink wash stuff with like a splash of color sometimes, but not. Once in a while, he'll do something a little more extensive for a Coffin Comics cover. He's probably has some. Pictures on YouTube. Where do you put the pictures of your covers? On Instagram?
Yeah.
On Instagram. Joel Gomez Art at Instagram. Or on Instagram, that's where you'll see most of his painting stuff. But, alright. So, Grump colors. Mixed media, he says. Yeah. I like markers, but I kind of like what watercolor does. When you use it quickly and just kind of simply, it looks a little more interesting than how I would try to use markers. And the fault is mine, I'm sure, but I mean, I don't know. I thought it'd be worth getting some watercolor practice. I get rusty. I get distracted doing coloring stuff, and then I realize it's been like a year since I've watercolored anything, and then I try and it's like, oh, isn't that nice? Bless her heart level stuff. It's gonna be better though. That's why you gotta keep doing it. Mark says, Grump looks like me getting out of the shower. I don't want to leave. Exact same scowl. Yeah, sometimes it's the worst when it's cold. You get the warm, steamy shower, and then it's like, how am I supposed to stop doing this? Can't this just be my life? Mark says, oh, Beth. Hermana, tell us about your plans for Grump 2. So excited to hear that it's going to be your full focus. Yeah. Well, it's got a ways to go. So the plan is putting aside interior coloring for pages and comic books to just do maybe covers. And the Grump stuff, yeah, it's probably gonna be the same length. I have it. It's all written. It's probably halfway laid out. It's looking like it's going to be the same length. The thing is, I don't write a script like it's going to be page 1, panel 1, this happens, you know, panel 2, this happens. I more just write it as just a long narrative and then adapt it for comic book format. So it looks like it's going to be the same length. And it's basically going to focus on, if you've read Grump 1, there's like little hints of this character guy, Dr. Sirius. Mork, did you just gift a sub to Chris Cox? Thank you. Thank you so much. Chris, now you're one of the group here, the chosen one. Thanks for the gift sub. Yeah. So then the Grump 2, we're going to learn a little bit more about Dr. Sirius and what he's about. And we're going to see about, I've kind of hinted about it in book 1 about Manny's robot building prowess, but we're going to actually see that in book 2. And he's going to teach the gang how to build robots. They're going to enter a contest that Dr. Sirius has annually, the Robot Jubilee. And stuff is going to happen. It's going to get crazy. No dogs are harmed in the making of this issue, but, I mean, it is Grump, so stuff happens. Stuff happens. Was Joel saying here that combo gives an animation cell feel to the images? The punch of the dyes combined with the watercolor looks great. He must be talking about his own work.
Doc Martin dies.
Yeah, the Doc Martin dyes. Oh man, those things just really gave me a surprise. So vibrant. I was like, what is this pink? It's like the brightest pink ever. It's like Grump was not into that pink. Okay, so then what should I do next? I'll do let's do let's see. Grump's towel. His shorts are going to be like blue jean blue, so his towel can be orange, like shades of orange and yellow. That might look good together. So let's do that first before I smear blue everywhere. See, I need to make more emotes for you guys. I need a dancey one because I need to go like do dance parties in other people's chats too. And every time one of my gift subs runs out, it's like, no, I can't use the dancing frog anymore. What are you talking about? My life is over. So I guess I have to make my own dancey emotes. Mork gifted a tier 1 sub to the Bloody Kotex. Oh! Nicole just realized that it wasn't robot eyes. It's Lowell. I'm trying to see the robot eyes. Oh, I see them. I like the robot eyes better. Oh, because we're talking robots and you made robot eyes. See, that's a better utilization for it. I like it. Okay, I'll mix in like some desaturated orange here. Oh, Grump's, Joel says, Beth's getting her first Grump OGN translated into Japanese. She's even getting the front cover logo translated to make a banner for when we go. Yeah, I've been going back and forth. I actually got another email from the translator. There's 2 people involved. There's the person who is in between me and the designer who's going to take the translation, put it into word balloons and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I had to do this weird thing where I had to count the words in Grump, and it was over 1,000 words in a 56-page graphic novel. I don't know if that's standard or what. I know there was a bunch of pages that just didn't have any words at all. Oops, like doing this off camera. So yeah, I was in the car just counting words the best I could. And I would keep losing count and have to start from the beginning. Because I guess a normal person would have been able to like open up the script document and just say how many words are in this thing. But I changed it as I was like making panels and things. So I was like, oh, that's how I got to do it. Then that's how I got to do it. Now everyone's going to see robot eyes. Good. I like robot eyes. Yeah, Dr. Sirius. He's like this, he has this show. It's like kind of like a Bill Nye the Science Guy type of thing, but he's kind of a weirdo. And we're just not sure about like if he has the best interests at heart for these guys. So that's something they'll have to figure out for themselves. He's like a pompous guy. Kind of only has eyes for Manny because Manny's, you know, the guy with the talent. My mom's, Mom, I'm streaming. My mom's calling me right now on my watch. Mom, I'm talking to my friends on the internet right now. Gosh. Okay, so there you go. Nicole's like, oh, we're your friends. Of course you guys are. What are you talking about? I so much appreciate that you guys are hanging out with me. Joel says, Beth and I have been watching this crazy show, Yellow Jackets. Woo, almost caught up to season 2. Mark's like, it's not a phase. Mom, they're doing stuff on the internet. Yeah, Yellow Jackets. It's kind of weird. It's not for children. But it's like it's mostly good. It's mostly really good. Sometimes it gets, I don't know, maybe melodramatic isn't the right word. Just like a soap opera, that's the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what it is that when I don't like it, I don't know how to describe the things that I don't like about it. Just I don't know, hammy or corny, not corny, I don't know. Anyways, when it's good though, it's really dark and gross and disturbing. Those are the things I like about it. It's about this soccer team, this high school soccer team. Metal Miranda, are you watching it? Ali Wong, is that somebody in there? I don't know anybody's names.
You're talking about Beef, I think.
Oh, okay, because I was just catching up on that. It meant to be great. We've been watching Beef. I think we're near the end. Beef, okay. She's in Beef. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. We're still looking for shows to watch. But yeah, Yellow Jackets, it's a fun kind of thing to watch if you like just gross, dark. If you like gross, dark things, it's a lot of fun. Who am I? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm trying to put some shadows in this orange. So let's see what I come up with here. It's like goldeny yellow orange, I guess. She's in Beef. I'm gonna have to look that up. We like Barry a lot, but we've been spoiled by. Even though we don't binge watch something, we do watch a show like once a night, every night until we're done with the season. And Barry's just comes out like once a week, so we're waiting for enough of them to come out before we could we'll start firing that one up. Barry's good. Succession is really good. I don't know if there's any sci-fi stuff out that we're watching right now. There was that Amazon show, Peripheral. That one was pretty interesting. But I don't know if that's getting a second season. Middle Miranda, gonna jump on that show. I thought it was just a movie, but saw it's a series. You guys are still talking about Beef? Anyone watch that Star Wars anthology series season 2 yet? Oh, that's Joel.
I think so. No, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Beef is on the schedule. I almost said the menu. Okay, I can't figure out how to make a shadowy green. I just want it to be like, I keep making pea soup green here. I'll show you what I'm doing. And I don't want it to be pea soup green. I just want it to be like a cooler color. See, that won't do. I don't know what color that is. I don't like it. Beef is funny, says Miranda. Okay, let's try this. Getting closer. Yes. Whoops. Okay. I should have started in the back, but here we are. Beth is making dirty diaper colors. I am. You know, that's how Grump would want it. It's a busted up towel anyway. Dirty diaper, lol. Lol, everybody, lol. I have a hard time with shows. I want something Game of Thrones. Yeah, don't we all? Right? Or in that realm, like Spartacus or The Witcher. It's hard to find something good, so I just rewatch the same things. Oops, there you go. Miranda, what's your favorite rewatch? What's your go-to? Every once in a while, I'll see Fringe pop up somewhere, and I'll watch the heck out of that. It gets kind of weird in the later seasons, but I still like it. Oh, Nicole has a periwinkle commission idea. Oh, Miranda and Lord of the Rings, duh. I was not impressed with House of Dragons. Really wanted to like the show. Not as impressed. I thought you liked the House of Dragons okay. Joel was not impressed.
Okay. I didn't like the change it.
Oh, you know what he had a problem with? I didn't care for it either. The age progression of the main actresses. And for some reason, like, the ladies needed a new actress to play their parts, but the guys didn't. Or not all of the guys. Some of the younger sons did, but that boyfriend type protector guy, he got to stay the same age. So Joel was thrown off by that. I just went with it, I guess. It's hard to find good shows, and I'm becoming less nitpicky because there are fewer good shows. So James Lee Stone? There he is. Hi, James. How are you? But you know what? Look at people are using the emotes that you made me. I need to add to the list. I need some dancey ones. I tried to read The Hobbit like 3 times, I think. I got to past the first chapter and then I'd set it down and then forever, and I'd pick it back up and think, well, let me start from the beginning again. And after the 3rd time, I'm like, you know what? I guess I'm not going to read The Hobbit. Nicole hasn't watched House of Dragons yet. Sorry, no spoilers for House of Dragons?
Yeah.
Did I already spoil it?
No, I'm just putting it out there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. That's no fun. The book started out good, but annoyed me at the end. The Hobbit. James says, weren't we all forced to read that as an assignment in 5th grade? I don't think I was. I was in like a Los Angeles County middle or elementary school. Maybe they got different ideas on what you ought to be doing. You know what I did do? Oh wait, I'm mixing up my grades. Okay, I know why. No, this was in junior high. My friend Rochelle and I, we did this presentation in junior high. It was about the Japanese internment camps, and the reason why I was reminded by your mention of the 5th grade is because we went back to our 5th grade teacher, and she experienced that, and she had a lot of pictures for us to use in our presentation. And my friend Rochelle, she was really smart beyond her grade level, and I was more creative beyond my grade level. So the two of us put together like a really good visual kind of presentation for everybody, and it was too good. They accused us of cheating, so we didn't win. Story of my life. But yeah, we didn't read anything in the 5th grade. Oh, I made see, another creative thing. The Boston Tea Party, I made this diorama of them dumping tea into the harbor. All I remember is I got tea. I opened a tea bag and I got some what do you call it? What's the gift wrapping tape? Magic? What do you call the gift wrapping tape? It's not the masking tape. But anyway, I cut the edge so it was frayed or like water shaped, and then I dipped the tape into the tea so that I could make actual tea pour out of the barrels that I made. Ah, good times. Scotch tape, thank you. Nicole, my dog, is slowly murdering me. She's farting so much. Is it spicy hot mustard gas, or is it like just like you need to go outside and handle that? There's a difference, you know. James says, most of my friends has that as an assignment. Did they really, James? What kind of brainy school did your friends go to? Metal Miranda, the Hobbit is amazing. No, the Hod book. The Pod book? I own it, so I'll watch it so you can talk about it freely. Huh. Magic wrapping sticky tape. That's the new name for it. I kept thinking magic tape for some reason. Okay, this is the important part. Nicole says, it's a slow boiling gas. So gross. And I haven't fed her anything other than her food because she's allergic. A slow boiling gas. So it's hot. It's like a nose twitcher. It's all right. Full bodied. It's just your dog saying they loves you. I just liked it when Colonel would be caught off guard, like backside? Like what are you doing back there? If I had nose hairs today, they are gone. All right, I'm still trying to like mix blue jean color. All right, let's go. Gas should be respected. Bluetooth earphone in one ear, work headset over both while I do a meeting. You're going to end up saying, because you're going to hear me say something about dog fart, and you're going to say that in your meeting instead of like log chart. You're going to say something, dog fart. Oh, excuse me. Chart. Sorry about that. There we go. Joel says, your dog feels comfortable enough to share this with you. I made it for you. I got like what do you call it, glare over this puddle of watercolor. Performance charts good, mustard gas good. Yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for fart humor. Some people are like, that's gross, what's the matter with you? I'm like, you farted. Oh, my grandma once. She tried to play it off when I didn't understand. I was too little to understand the subtleties of what she was trying to pull off. But I was watching Inspector Gadget, and she was behind me. What is that show? General Hospital just ended, so she was just hanging out watching, and then she farted, right? And I turned around and I was like, grandma coughed, grandma coughed. No, I said, grandma farted, and she said, no, I coughed. And I kind of ruined it, but because from then on out, we called farts coughs, because I thought grandma was saying, no, this is what polite people call, farts. We call them coughs. So, I don't know. That's what she did, but coughs, yeah. Grandma coughed, and she would tell my aunts in Spanish. I don't think Joel believes that so many of my family members spoke Spanish, besides like my mom and her older sister. What I call brain farts, upper cranial flatulations. See, if I'm having a brain fart, I would never remember how to say that though. My brain farts are way too common, too close together. Because it's like my memory, my brain, it doesn't index anything. Everything is just all mixed up. So if I have a conversation with you at a convention, and then I see you at another convention, you're like, oh, hey, it's good to see you again. I won't know who you are unless you bring up the fact that I was eating donuts at the time, because every bit of your information is in the donut box in my brain, and there's nothing I can do to fix it. That's so annoying. I've seen grown adults try to fake cough over a fart. That would make it even funnier. I just turn into a deer in headlights when I have a brain fart. It's like shaking an Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah. And then the answer will come to you when you don't need it, because it's like a background process. What, did I misunderstand something?
No, I was reading James.
The fake cough over a fart?
Yeah.
Joel is having an extra laugh over James' comment. Grown adults try to fake cough over a fart. Yeah. He's still laughing about it. I never get the timing right, so it's only additional noise. Yeah, like at a certain age, I guess you just kind of go for it, because, I don't know. Young people do it for the laughs, and older people are just like, this is natural. I might look at this. I'm not even showing you guys. I'm talking about farts, and you guys are not even seeing my beautiful watercolor here. Okay. Cough, Bert, cough. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I've got hazards everywhere. I like, Joel says he likes the ones that sound like large mosquitoes. I like the sad trombone ones. All right. Let's see. Maybe I should get a smaller brush. This one's kind of fat for what I'm doing. It's got the chunk. Oh, James, I have unfortunately learned to never fully trust a fart. Oh my goodness. James, what are you saying? You gave Joel the lols over there. He's just picturing, see now everyone's picturing anybody farting. Whoops. Look, let's look. Let's look. Eye bleach. Water balloons, remember? James, you all know we've all done it. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna blame these mess ups on James. I'm laughing. All right, so let's do colorful balloons, everybody. Let's clean our imaginary noses out with pretty colorful balloons. All right. All right, I want bright balloony colors. Blue, red, pink. Let's see. I'll do this one blue. James, I'm helping with the artist process. Look, everyone, I did that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't have pink. Red, I guess. That's gonna look like a little blood balloon. Pink balloon. I'm going for it. I've got to mix it with this white here. I'm doing it the old way. Bubblegum pink. Whoops, whoops, there we go. 99 Lost Balloons. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. I hope you realize what you've done. So is it still, do people still have water balloon fights, or is it like all the plastics kind of get all over the place? They must, right? Just pick it up when you're done. Should be fine. I was always, it's hard to blow up the water balloons with the water. I would just kind of pop them. They have these ones now that fill up and they pop open and are reusable? No. How does that happen? Fill up and they pop open and have you... I can't even picture. So it doesn't hurt when it hits you. I'm only picturing like a clip kind of situation. I'll see if I can find you a link. White watercolor, red and more water. That's how we painted. Back in my day, artist yells at cloud. Yeah, I got some kind of very sensible shade there. It's like a strawberry Skittle. That's the color I made. These balloons would have been the time to grab those super obnoxiously bright Dr. P.H. Martin dyes. Yellow. Let's do yellow. What is in here? Oh, there's the link. Yeah, it comes out for you guys. I'm afraid to click it because I'm gonna like crash something. But it'll be there for me to see later. Yeah, with my luck, I would just get a scratch with whatever clips it closed. It's like when my cousins had that, what do you call it? The, when you slip and slide, I think that's it. It's like a piece of plastic that you put in the grass and wet it and slide on it, and you're like, wee, this is the best day ever. They put it over like wood, and I just got a nice scratch all the way down my stomach. Those are the kinds of summers I had. All right. Green? Nice green balloon. This one's gonna suck the pink because I didn't wait for anything to dry because I have no patience. That's okay. Grump says, just do it already. I don't even care anymore. This day is ruined. It's cold. Chris says, interesting, thanks for the link. And that sounds ouch. Joel, what did Joel say? We used to have a ghetto slip and slide, wet, smooth concrete to slide on until you hit a rough, dry spot. I could totally picture him doing that. So that was just like skin on concrete? You didn't get a garbage bag or anything?
Yeah, just concrete.
He says just concrete. Yeah, I would have at least like went in a hefty bag or something. Was that a Grump impression or Eeyore? You know what? Who knows? They're so similar. Oh bother. Grump's a little more angry than Eeyore. Eeyore is just like, meh. Grump's like, you know what? I don't like any of this. Okay, I need another blue. No, let's do red. Or pink. And he's got, well, I don't want to put, I'll put blue on his head because I don't want a reddish pink. It might look like an injury. It came with a strong learning curve, bravery aspect. Or trash bags. Or rocks in the backyard. James, is that what you did? Trash bags over rocks in the backyard for slip slidey fun? You guys are crazy. Your skin is gonna be like super tough. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Don't bleed over. Phew. Trash bags over rocks, free massage. And if it's hot out, rock massages. James is out there selling tickets. Sobador. I learned that word. There's some signs by the freeway promoting massages in Spanish. Sobador. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe not this time. But that's probably what they have. The rocks and hefty bags. yeah, I can't imagine. Like it's just a white kind of weather-beaten sign with someone painted Sobador and a phone number. I can't imagine what that would lead to. Or maybe I just don't want to imagine. It was the 80s. It was the 80s. We were seriously damaged goods afterwards. Yellow, okay. My aunt took me to this slip and slide place, golf and stuff. Oh, you know that Karate Kid movie? There was a golf and stuff there. It was that place actually. So before it closed down because they couldn't afford the insurance on it, we went, and I remember like I would go down that thing so fast, and I was so light down the water slide, I would like bank over one of the corners or the turns. And I felt like I was going to fly right into the parking lot because I could just see all the cars, and I'm just like, whoa, hold on. And then after that, you just go, you go wide so you could catch more water and not go so fast. But yeah, that was a good kind of scary. Joel says, Sobador sounds like a giant reptile monster movie from the 80s. Beware the Sobador. Oops, I probably hit my mic with this super long thing. All right, I'm gonna do a little water. These little water splashes that I put, like it looks like splat marks. Let me see if you can see that. I can't even see it. There you go, little splat marks from where balloons landed. My activity feed turned white on OBS. So I don't know what to do with that. I guess I won't be fed any activity. Let's see if I can do this without messing up. Okay. Nope. Perfect. Oops. That's okay. What do we got here? All right. This might not be the worst place to stop, and I can finish it later on in the week. I think he looks sufficiently upset that things didn't go his way. Hold on. I kind of like his towel. Maybe a little too shiny looking, but it's okay. Yeah, more shadows here and there. I'll do some little darker outlines. I wanted to outline some of the watery stuff with a blue color pencil, so it just kind of stayed light. and then do his little red eye marks. And see what's going on with my mom. What did she have to say about it? All right. Well, I wish I had my activity feedback so I could. Let's see if I could. Where would that be? Scenes tool? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, all right, well then, okay, Morg and Nicole, I think you guys were both gifting subs, right? So I really appreciate that. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for hanging out. That was really cool. And hopefully I will just keep trying to I'll try to keep improving my watercolor. I used to be a little better. I'll get there again. Thank you very much, guys. All right, so in that case, I will see you the following Tuesday. I have to make sure to not say the next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, I'm going to try to sneak in another stream near the end of the week, and it will be on Twitch and YouTube probably from now on, and I will post the video later on Facebook for anybody who wants to see it after that. But the next one of the Tuesdays. Yeah, so all right, so guys, thank you so much, and I will see you on the following Tuesday. Take care. Thank you.